Hi, I'm Stacy Johnson, and I'm here today to show you how using the Railyard can help you as a personal trainer plan more effective and exciting workouts for your clients. Have you ever run into a piece of equipment that you've looked at and thought, how versatile is that? The Railyard can take your clients from a basic exercise into an elite athletic maneuver simply by adjusting a few parameters. We're going to grab a Railyard, set it up, and I'm going to show you how versatile this piece of equipment really is. Allow me to give you an overview of the Railyard. It's unique in fitness to be able to work a joint in its full range of motion on something such as a platform. Within the Railyard, we can train for cardio, we can train for speed, we can train for strength, stability, balance, mobility, and endurance, and so much more within this. The Railyard that we've set up today with our Plyo Rail is going to be an 18-inch platform. We've got a 7-foot rail and another 18-inch platform, all in all giving us an 11-foot rail. The Railyard also comes in a 9-inch platform, 18, 27, and 36 when we're adding them up together. The Railyard can hold up to 600 pounds. Within this, we can add the Railyard together to make a multi-use functional station for multiple persons. We can create a much larger coursework if we wanted to. Within the Railyard, we've got a rounded surface, which we're going to use today with the round side up. We've also got a flat side on the other side, and it comes with the non-skid surfaces, so you're not going to fall off the Railyard, nor will your clients. When we come back, I'm going to show you some awesome exercises that we're going to get on the Railyard today. Having been a personal trainer now for over 15 years, I know the challenges we all face. As we enter in with new clients, with clients we've been working with for a long time, we're always looking for something different, something to challenge our client a little bit differently in maybe a different plane of motion, increasing their cardiovascular benefits, or just changing the way our clients work out. When we work out on an elevated surface, we can do so much of that using negative space, using our space above us, things that we haven't been able to use before. So today I'm going to share with you some of my favorite exercises that my clients have really benefited from and they absolutely love. First exercise we're going to take a look at today is the quick over on the Railyard. The benefits of the quick over are acceleration and deceleration. We're going to be able to drive through the legs, pivoting the hips. So we have to have a lot of range of motion going on in our hips. We know as our clients get older, the active aging takes a toll on our clients. So we want to really make sure that our clients are able to use the hips with full range of motion. This is going to help us with that. As we're jumping up and over, we also want to make sure that we have soft landings so the muscles are taking the impact. We're keeping the impact away from those joints. We want to be able to load through the legs and use the upper body to provide us with stability. So we've got to have a lot of scapular stability with our clients. Today, with the Railyard, we're going to be using the rounded surface, which is going to be a little bit harder. It's going to offer us more of a challenge. If we want to use this first-time client, we may turn it over and use a flat surface, therefore offering a little bit easier exercise to the client. When we go with our quick over, our hands are going to be on the Railyard, side by side. The first one we're going to do is just simply jumping up and over to the other side, landing fairly softly as we jump up and over. The next one that we can do is we can start moving in that sagittal plane of motion. So we just went frontal here, but now we're going to make it a little more difficult as we start walking up our Railyard. Back and forth. We can make it even harder as we're jumping backwards through the Railyard, through the exercise. Second exercise I want to share with you are different push-up variations. Everybody loves push-ups, right? I know most of my clients do. So the first one that we're going to do is an elevated push-up. We're going to do an incline. We know a lot of times clients have difficulty doing push-up. Inclines are going to offer a lot of our clients something that they can't normally do on the ground. Active aging again, perfect for those folks. Or people just starting out with a push-up. Hands are going to be on the Railyard, about shoulder width apart. As we come down, we're just going to bring our chest down towards that Railyard as we push up. Fairly simple. We can add some abduction and adduction of that glenohumeral joint of the arm as we walk back and forth across the Railyard with our push-up variation. So going down, step it together, bring it back down, step it together, bring it back down. Makes that exercise a little bit harder. If we want to make it a little more difficult, we can shift the scapula. We can bring one arm forward, the other arm back, offering even another variation of a push-up. We can walk back and forth with that. And then if we want to go the hardest variation yet, my personal favorite, we're going to put our feet actually on the rail yard, go with that decline push-up. Here to here, and then we come down into our push-up. We can make it even harder by raising that one leg up. Ton of different variations we can do, obviously, with the push-up on a rail yard. Again, I can turn the flat surface over, making that a little bit easier. Today, again, we went with that rounded surface, a little bit harder. Last exercise today I'm going to share with you, the bear crawl. Kids love this exercise. Our active adults love this exercise. Fitness people love this exercise. It's a lot of fun. We can do it on the ground, but we're going to add that sense of elevation here, a little more instability as we have to walk back and forth. It's going to work both the upper and the lower body. Both of those areas are going to be unstable, so they have to work together. A lot of core work here as well. So that full body has to work as a unit together. As we get up on the rail yard, 2 hands, 2 legs on the rail yard, and you'll notice how my hands are both out to the sides a little bit as I step forward within that bear crawl. But then I can also create that backward bear crawl, making it even harder. I can also use my negative space, the space underneath here, dropping down, getting a little shifting motion going on, getting a little rotation. I can also drop my leg down underneath it and work core even harder with an anti-rotational movement. If I've got some clients that we really want to challenge that core and we don't want that client to have to rotate through that exercise. These are 3 of my clients' absolute favorite exercises as I go through and as I'm using Railyard with my new clients. We're going to be right back. We're going to wrap this thing up for you. So now you've seen 3 of the infinite number of exercises that you can do on the Railyard. This is the first of many videos with variations that can be used with all of your different client populations. Railyard is portable and can be broken down and easily put in your vehicle. Or we can place a Railyard on the ground as you see in front of me here. This is going to offer even more instability for a client if you want to just leave it on the ground here. We can step on it here to here, as you can see. Great for snowboarders, really offering a lot of ankle stabilization support. If you have a client maybe that is a little scared to get onto something that is 18 or 9 inches off the ground, we can flip this over onto the flat surface and still give our clients some instability and some balance training on that curved side up. To keep getting all of the exciting promotions, updates, and videos, go to railyardfitness.com, or you can like us on Facebook. Be sure to sign up for our newsletter. Get your Railyard today and let your creativity flow. See you soon.